I'm going to see you later. There you go, Grimes.
Still got some technical difficulties here. I believe we do have it figured out now. If you guys apologize for some technical difficulties here, been figuring out some sound. Nonetheless, welcome. We have kind of gone through pretty much, everything. One of the main things I want to focus on right quick was just both teams. One of their key focuses was, making sure they don't hurt themselves. They want to make sure they help themselves, so keep unforced turnovers or turnovers in general to a minimum, and penalties as well. And speaking of penalties, Clearwater just picked up an offsides call.
Yeah.
Great job by the Swather boys. Move the chains there.
The Swathers have moved down the field pretty fast right off the start of the first quarter.
Yeah,
so
just a minute in. Morales, play action, completes it to Braden Schilling. Great start here. Pickup of, looks like about 6 or 7 yards. 7 yards brings up 2nd and 3 across the 50-yard line. 2nd and 3 now on the Indian 41.
Two really smart passes by Morales so far.
Bobbled snap there, rolls out to his left side, looking deeper for Max Werner.
Wow.
That ball is caught, and he makes one miss. Max Werner will score the first touchdown of the game, less than 2 minutes in.
Incredible first possession by the Hesston Swathers. I don't think Clearwater was right on the same page of aggressiveness as the Swathers were, so it'll be an interesting night for sure.
You love to see the boys coming out off of a hot streak here. 2 pretty good, easy wins in the last couple of weeks for the Swathers. Jesse McGill getting ready to kick the extra point here. Max Werner, nice hold. Kick is up and kick is good. Swathers take a commanding 7-0 lead here in the first quarter.
He said, "We are here to play. How about you?"
Absolutely.
Yeah, great start. So what do you think Clearwater will do in return of that amazing possession Hesston Swathers just had?
Well, I definitely think that it has them jostle a little bit. I definitely think that they might be a little bit rattled, but nonetheless, I think from a coaching standpoint, they might come out and try and be just as aggressive as the Swathers were there and maybe take some shots downfield. That was a great pass from Morales, rolled out to the left side, right-handed thrower, throws across his body out. It was just a fantastic pass.
Yeah.
But I had that as 4 plays. And
4
plus,
plays.
plus a penalty. Plus a penalty.
Yes, because they did get
And
another.
I mean,
Does that count as a play? Do you know?
No, it does not count as a play.
Okay.
It's just yards.
Sorry, Micah.
Okay.
No, that does not count. Okay. I see you.
Wow, the tension here at the table tonight.
Armani McGovern getting ready to kick off. Just one thing I want to point out. Please watch Tyrone Taylor. I was told to say this. Number 56 on the field. Clearwater tries to bounce out on the near side of the field. Toe tackle there. Looks like from Ryan Eilert. Fantastic. And it looks like, oh wow, we're fancy for today. We've got color-coded rosters and everything. And they've got positions. Oh, that's going to make my job easy. Thank you, guys. All right, offense, it looks like the offensive starting QB will be Tyler Fuggerino.
Tyler. Okay, that was a long pause.
Excuse me,
on
I'm
my toes.
trying to figure out. I apologize if I am butchering his name. Trying to see, I believe that is number 16, Fuggerino. Looking outside, pass is complete. He bounces outside, gets the first down and more. Looked like number 4, Trent Hastings, strong 6'2" senior for Clearwater, and they get a first down on the first play of the game.
Again, pretty quick. I'd say it's important for Hesston Swathers tonight to wrap up on tackles. We
And
just threw something off the field.
that
don't
I
know
believe
what
that was the kickoff tee. The Swathers didn't quite pick that up.
Whose job is that, guys? Come on.
I don't know. K-State has a little kid do it every now and then, so maybe we can hire one of the local football kids to do it.
I'd say ask one of my brothers, but they're probably like tackling some random kid in the berm. So
Pass from Fuggerino looked like it was intended for number 20, Tate Martin. Pass is dropped, headed for the near side. It would be nice for the Swathers to get it quick. Even after that first down, quick 3 and out here. Fuggerino has 3 receivers out, hands it off. Nice
great
quick
stop.
tackle there.
Yeah, great stop by the Hesston Swather defensive line, my bad. Sorry.
Okay, another quick quiz. I know this is the last game we will be announcing, but just want to see.
No.
Well, are they headed out the field or are they headed down the field?
Where are they on the 44? They're headed up the field.
Very good.
Oh,
there we go.
go. Finally got it right. It took me our entire season.
Fuggerino drops back to pass and completes it to Hastings again. Just from this roster right quick, just want to point this out. The Clearwater Indians have 5 guys that play both ways of the ball, and then offensively they only have 5 guys that only play offense, and then it looks like they only have 5 or 6 guys that play only defense. So being 3A, it looks like they've got a pretty decent sized teams, but they do have the luxury of only expending a couple of players to play both sides. We do have a flag on the play, however. Looked like that ball was handed off. Short run play there for a pickup of about 4, but it looks like this is going to go against the Indians. And it is.
2 quick penalties. We talked about that in the keys to the game, but I believe the sound was off for that. They said they did not want to beat themselves, and already 2 quick penalties.
The holding call will move the Indians back. Setback now will make it 1st and 20 on their own 46. Fuggerino hands off.
Oh,
nice
wow.
quick tackle there.
Who was that?
Looks like maybe Nick Arnold. No, that was Ryan Eilert.
Oh, Ryan? Yeah.
Slipped
You know what? It's
right
been,
in.
It's been really fun watching Ryan Eilert play for the past 4 years. He's very aggressive, and that's what the team needs.
Absolutely. That run was made by Brockman, Aiden Brockman. Fuggerino will take the snap, drops back to pass. He's got one wide open down the field, looking for Hastings again.
I'm really surprised that they didn't see, who was it, 14?
Yeah,
Literally
I believe,
wide open in
absolutely,
the middle of
Nicholas
the field.
Warren. That's
Yeah.
who I was looking at when I
He
said
was
wide
so
open. That would have
but
been a touchdown, but we do have another flag on the play, and it looks like this one's going to come back
Oh, yikes.
in favor of the Swathers. That is back-to-back consecutive penalties.
I would say that the penalties are really saving the Hesston Swathers right now,
Absolutely.
and I think it's a great opportunity for them to maybe fix their defense just a little bit, be ready for those throw plays,
Pass plays.
pass plays.
Throw plays.
Can you?
Throw
Okay,
plays.
I'm sorry.
I love your vocabulary. Throw plays.
You know, I was going to tell you a funny story about, because you know how every single stream we talk about how I'm blind and I can't see the field.
Yeah.
I literally broke my glasses. Like, the lens fell out. The only eye that has a prescription. So I cannot see. There is no chance for me to see tonight. So I apologize for any
Maybe this is the night to have you try and be play-by-play.
Yeah, you think?
2nd and 37 now. Pass completed to Warren. He picks up a decent gain. Although 2nd and 37, they've got a decent ways yet to chug up the field.
So they say 37 yards?
37 yards.
37
So
yards
looks,
to go
did he
for a first
make
down.
any gain on it? Looks like it
I
still
think he
says,
did,
no,
just
he did. 9-yard gain. Drops back to pass. He will scramble for Reno, looking to escape, but he is brought down.
Looked like he slipped almost.
I believe that was Nicholas Arnold getting in there and finishing the job. 4th and 28, you would think to assume that the Indians are going to come out here and punt, and they will. Max Warner back to receive the job I would not want.
A series of unfortunate events for the Clearwater Indians.
Absolutely. That one penalty brought them back, and that would have put them in pretty good scoring position. I just want to point out that number 63, I believe he might have been the long snapper, Brett Gibbs. He is 6'5" and 240, and he was the first person to get to Max Warner.
He is extremely
That
tall.
surprised me because he was moving.
He was booking it.
Usually the first people you see are those outsides that string out and try and get there first, but
Imagine how long his strides are, though. He's probably like the 201.
still,
so.
but being 240, he can move. Nonetheless, Swathers come out starting their second drive. Frawless has Eilert to his left in the backfield, sends Werner in motion, hands off to Eilert. He looks to try and make a cut, but stopped, and it looks like he will be tackled for no gain on the play. Might have been pushed backwards, but is there forward progress in high school? I think so. Like, as long as like that's where you get to, or maybe is that just for the line of scrimmage?
I wish I knew what you were asking.
Yeah.
I didn't study that much.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know the rules in high school.
You call
compared to
yourself a
NFL to
Raiders fan.
college.
Yeah.
Frawless drops back to pass.
Oh,
Ball is
great catch.
Fingertip. That almost slipped through Eilert's hands. Fantastic catch there. Great throw there from Frawless, and this will move the chains.
You know what I wonder is, like, when my brother throws to someone, if he throws a different ball that he would throw to, like, let's say Braden Schilling, who is 6'5", and Jackson Fry, who is not 6'5". Like, do you think he does, or is it the same ball?
I mean, it also depends on field position. I mean, when we're in the red zone, he definitely lofts it up and puts a little bit more air underneath it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Sends Proctor in motion. He will pitch out to Eilert, and he is quickly smothered. It looked like first touch there was by 22, Bryson Snell.
Good fight by Eilert, though, because he could have lost 5 or even 6, but fought back to what looks to be a loss of just 2.
Loss on the play will bring up 2nd and 12 on the Swathers' own 35. Frawless has 3 receivers out to his right, and another penalty. The Indians got caught off sides again.
This is the first time that it's worked where, you know, where we call something and then we wait for the defense to move, and it's worked a lot this game. So I usually have not seen that many right off the bat.
That's the 2nd or 3rd offsides that they've had.
I think.
I believe they've only had
2
offsides and 2
holding calls. 4 penalties already, and we are only halfway through the first quarter. Frawless will drop back to pass, looking for Schilling on the inside route. He's got some room to go with some blockers, trying to bounce outside. Runs one defender over.
That was a great block by, who's 55 on our team?
Carter Gonzalez.
That was a great block by him and Tyrone.
Absolutely.
It
They got
created a
all the
wide
way
open
down the
gap
field.
for Schilling to run through. That was awesome blocking there.
Pick up for the Swathers will get them all the way across to the Indian 43, 1st and 10 to start on this half of the field. Frawless has 2 receivers out to his right, drops back to pass, scrambles, but he is hit trying to make a play. It looked like by number 51, Ty Cash.
Was I the only one that saw someone fly through the air again?
Oh, it just happens.
Okay, that was what I was watching. So
It happens. It's football. Somebody gets caught off guard, kind of trying to go too high, and
was,
up in the air you go.
kind of crazy. Astronomical, that's my word for tonight.
Frawless drops back to pass, escapes one defender, and completes the pass to Braden Schilling.
I'm glad that ball was caught. It looked a little low and like that we were waiting for it instead of going to go get it. Does that make sense? It kind of reminds me of basketball when you get the ball stolen from you because you didn't meet the pass. That's kind of what I got from that play. So I think we were pretty lucky on that one. The ball looked a little slow coming out of Morales' hands.
Hands.
3rd and 1 for the Swathers on this drive. Moved it up to the 34-yard line. Morales has 2 receivers on the near side. Jake Proctor on the far side sends Werner in motion. He'll drop back to pass, though, and complete to Nick Arnold, who will run it all the way in for a touchdown.
You know what? It's been a great night for the Hesston seniors so far because, however, it is senior night. So people that have scored is Max Werner, who is a senior, and Nicholas Arnold. So maybe we can get our
a senior.
Hopefully we can get to score. So
the last game, you believe it or not, that has already happened once this season.
Where everyone has scored?
Where all of our seniors have scored. That was awesome. The first season opener against Haven. Jesse McGill looks to allow the Swathers to take a 14-0 lead. That kick is blocked.
If it is blocked, can you run it back?
If it is blocked,
I think if it doesn't touch,
back, right?
If it goes backwards.
Yeah.
But if it still proceeds to go forwards, then I think you have to catch. Can you catch those and take them back in high school?
Extra point?
In high school, I'm not exactly sure.
Imagine not knowing that rule and you catch it and you run it all the way back just for not to count.
Yeah, that's
like
it would be 2 points.
It's like 100 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, but
if you get the ball in.
Yeah, but what if you can't catch it and you still run it all the way back? Like that's just like.
What if you just start running?
Blow it dead.
Well, I'd be so excited I probably wouldn't hear the whistle.
You probably wouldn't even have the ball with you.
No, shut up. I'm so fast I wouldn't be close enough to the whistle to hear him. Even right now.
Okay, yeah, you probably still could beat me with the knee surgery.
I definitely could. I definitely could. 2 miles in 15 minutes.
Okay, that's still slower than when I ran mine in. So.
Okay, well I have to walk for 6, so.
Okay, well.
The viewers have no
also
idea
broke
what we're
my
talking
hip,
about.
So yeah, sorry guys, but one of us is injured with the knee surgery.
I'd still beat you up. I'd still beat you.
Nonetheless,
I'm blind.
Amani McGovern looking to kick off again. Another focus point here on kickoffs is Tyrone Taylor. Hopefully our boys remember to take the tee off the field.
Yeah, let someone do their job.
That ball rolls out of bounds, and it will be a penalty, as that is against the rules. And thank you, Asher Dutchendorf, remembering the tee this time for our boys.
Good job. Love to see the hustle. Second time. Love to see it.
4:15 left here in the first quarter. Swathers lead 13-0. You know, the score doesn't say, I think the score doesn't necessarily speak for how the game's going. I think that if you could eliminate some penalties as the Clearwater Indians, that it might be a single possession game, or it could even be a tie game.
Yeah, they had some nice pass plays, especially to Hastings there, who caught, I believe, only 2, but 2 for large chunks of yards.
Yeah, I would be expecting that.
Fugurino drops back to pass. His pass is complete to what seems to be probably his favorite target of the night so far, Trent Hastings. And that is Fry over there, and it looks like they have tried 3 different men over there on Hastings. Started out with Blake Hansen, then moved to Colton Diller, and now Fry has moved over here as Blake Hansen now on the near side of the field. Fugurino
and they just switched to Max.
Yep.
Werner, so 4 times the charm.
To Aiden Brockman, I believe. I think the way, I can't quite see his jersey, but he's got a pink arm sleeve that makes him pretty distinct.
Do like their colors, the light blue on their jerseys is a little hard to see. I must say.
Although, like, I do like their logo. It kind of reminds me of, like, the Cincinnati C. They do have a pretty decent. Fugurino has 3 receivers out on the near side of the field. Looks for a screen pass. Pass is complete to Martin, who makes a move and is tackled out of bounds near the 40-yard line by a group of Swathers.
However, Jake Proctor did see that coming, but he was blocked by number 12 for Clearwater. That was a phenomenal block that helped them get a couple yards. So
that will move the chains. Now heading down the field on the Swather 43, 1st and 10 for Fugurino and his Indians. Takes the snap and drops back to pass again.
He's looking deep this time. Overthrown, barely. Martin, there was some room. Got a little excited in the pocket there.
One thing I've noticed already on this Clearwater offense is they run a lot of little hitches, and they just get you on those. They get you backing up.
And
when
then
you start to move up and start to press them, they just run a go route.
and then they send him deep. Try and catch you off guard. That is pretty decent.
Pretty good play
Yeah.
calling. Kudos to whoever's up there.
Not afraid to take shots. Drops back to pass again. Short slant route picked up and caught by number 14, Nicholas Warren. Tackled by Jake Proctor. He looks like a pretty difficult man to tackle as that first hit didn't quite affect him. Brought down, though, after the first down.
You know what, Casey? I don't think you heard me earlier say to Micah, but they have a pretty good-sized line.
Absolutely. Fuggerino takes the snap and hands it off. Tackled immediately for a loss. That was Brockman. Tried to make something happen.
This is a great read.
Absolutely.
they've thrown a lot of these pass plays, but their rushing game has not been working for them necessarily.
Here come the go routes, looking deep for, I believe the intended receiver might have been Martin, but
Or Jackson Fry on that.
Kielsing,
It was pretty close.
Kiesling was also in the area. That incompletion will bring up 3rd and 12 on the Swather 34. Big stop here for the boys. Fuggerino looks to convert here on this 3rd down. Another couple go routes. Meets some pressure. Decides to run. Stiff arms freshman Blake Hansen, but Blake Hansen does not let go. Fantastic tackle there. And way to come up and read the play. This will bring up, oh, that looks like 4th and 2. Pickup of about 10 yards. So without the loss on the run play, they might have actually been able to pick up a 1st down there. But 4th and 2 now. I think they're still gonna pass on this 4th and 2.
Really?
Yeah.
A hitch or a slant is my guess.
Swathers stay disciplined. No jumping off sides there. The Indians look over to their sideline for some calls. Drops back, and it is a pass. Slant, tipped up.
Oh, he almost caught it too on the.
Trent Hastings had the ball. I believe he might have been a little bit worried about getting hit, but nonetheless, that was an incompletion.
Was it last week where Max Werder made a catch like that? He got
Like
hit,
the ball got
yeah.
tipped up and he
got
caught
hit and then caught it again. Yeah, that's an incredible focus that it requires. But also, I noticed that last week we were putting our hands up with fists on 4th down, and this week
We're not?
it doesn't look like everyone's on the same page.
There were some boys on the sideline.
Some doing it,
Yeah,
but
it just seems like 100 or nothing.
yeah.
But I'm a little confused by that.
Swathers take over on their own 24. Ferralis will roll out to the left side, looking for that deep pass to Max Werner that they scored on earlier, and it is completed for a decent gain, probably of about 15 or 16 yards. Will move the chains there for the Swathers. 24 to the 41 for about 17 yards. Nice pickup there from Werner. And Ferralis. Ferralis has had an amazing night so far here just in this first quarter alone. He's got 3 receivers close on the right side, pitches it out to Eiler, who is met immediately by Hastings, or no, excuse me, Warren, which made him stumble a little bit, turn around, and then met again by another Indian.
I wonder if there's another play that we could get Ryan Eiler at the ball, just because it seems like he's getting stopped too soon by the Clearwater defense here. So
Both sides on the rushing end have struggled a little bit, but on the passing, it's been explosive.
Good word, Micah.
Thank you.
our vocabulary tonight
It's just
astronomical.
Oh my God.
Saying the same word. again.
Ferralis looking, makes one miss,
Oh,
looks like he's
man.
gonna keep it.
Oh man. Oh.
Made one miss. Fantastic play there.
Oh,
Good pickup from
my
Ferralis, and it,
gosh.
ooh, he might,
psych.
almost fantastic rush
Psych.
play there from the sophomore quarterback.
think I saw like 4 different moves there, whether that be spin, pump fake.
Micah, he
Well-
doesn't ever run, so he has to use them all in the same run, okay?
The clock will expire here in the first. Just want to say right quick that it looked to me like he almost pump faked while he was 5 or 6 yards across the line of scrimmage, and they
don't
still
know.
fell for
I
it.
don't know what that was about, but
So
I mean, I would
Here-
too if I threw for 149 yards in that
get
first
ready
quarter.
to do some ads.
all of us at SSN would like to say thank you to the Hesston Community Foundation. Their generous grants have helped us bring this action to you right now. Without their support, we would not have been able to expand our programs over the last couple of years. Make sure to thank and support the Hesston Community Foundation, a proud supporter of the Hesston community. ACO Cooperation, largest employer in Harvey County, a proud supporter of the Hesston Swathers. Our purpose, farmer-focused solutions to sustainably feed our world. Our vision, trusted partner for industry, leading smart farming solutions. Hey Swather fans, thanks for choosing the Hesston Pharmacy. When you support your locally owned and operated pharmacy, you make it possible for us to pass it on to Hesston kids with ads like this. Thank you and go Swathers. Serving individuals, couples, families, and kids throughout the region, Central Kansas Counseling walks alongside you in the pursuit of living a more healthy, courageous, and authentic life. Call now to get started. The Harvey County DFY Coalition would like to remind parents and adults they are a powerful influence in their kids' lives. It's never too early to listen and talk to your kids about underage drinking and substance use.
And we're back. I just want to point out that I think that that was the best ad break that we've had. Came back on time before anything.
Yeah, usually we struggle with that. I speed read that.
Speed read.
Speed read.
Pass is completed to, looks like Max Warner.
Jake?
No, Jake's
No?
over
Oh,
here, right
yeah,
there.
You're right.
I like always.
No.
I
You
know,
could
I've got
argue
my
that.
mistakes.
Plenty of them.
Pick up for Werner. Picks up the first down. Getting a little bit chilly out here. Sun goes down on my side of town.
There's not a lot of wind though, I would say. So it's been
I mean, it's
pretty
all right.
nice.
Frost will roll out to the right side, but get tackled in the backfield by number 52, Alec Beasley. That will lose the Swathers about 5 yards. Or 6. 5 yards. 2nd and 15 on their own 48. Still headed which way, Harley?
Up the field.
Very good.
Ayo.
Yeah, I think we got it down tonight.
I have to think about it every time.
Yeah, but you know what? You're getting it faster than you did before.
yeah. That's how I take tests too. I take
Yeah, I can
forever.
tell.
So.
Fralis looks out to the side.
Oh. Shoot.
Looked like his arm might have been pulled, maybe.
Looks like the ball went through both Jake Proctor and the defender's arms.
Okay, real quick, Blake Martin, extra points are blown dead as soon as they are blocked in Kansas high school.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much, boss.
We love when people text us and correct us on our mistakes.
Makes us better.
No,
Makes me more knowledgeable, actually, because I would have
Wow.
just picked up the ball and ran.
it looks like...
Yep.
I'm not exactly
False start, I think.
sure.
I think you are correct, Micah. How many penalties does that give them?
5?
How
Penalty-
many
were
penalties
they
does
offsides?
Hesston Swathers have? Yeah.
I think they only have
Swathers
one.
are penalty free.
Ooh.
Oh, good start.
Deep here from Max Werner, completed for a big gain. Helmet falls off. Great focus there from Max Werner, though. Fantastic play. Fantastic play from the Swathers.
Yeah. Max is having a great night so far, and if I was my brother, I'd keep throwing to the players that are on fire. But also, we have multiple people on the sidelines that are ready to.
Absolutely. I also think I can see just a Schilling corner route here coming pretty soon. There's a Schilling screen route. Makes the move. He's headed up.
Good.
Might pick up the first down. And looks like they're going to give it to him. They might. I hope so.
I love how what word am I looking for?
Dude,
I don't know. Never
Spit it.
mind. Take it back.
are you talking like the person that holds the target?
No. I was gonna say something, but
Well, it looks like the
Rewind.
Swathers are penalty-free no more.
That announcer jinx is a
Yeah.
real
Come on,
thing.
Micah.
guys.
Yeah. It was
The
good while it lasted.
Swathers might have been, I couldn't quite hear, might have been a block in the back. Nonetheless, 1st and 20 now on the Clearwater 35. Ferralis has 2 receivers, but sends Diller in motion. And looking for Proctor. Nice completion there. Big gains.
Oh,
Jake
wow.
Proctor stays on his feet and stays all the way up for a touchdown.
Wow.
35-yard touchdown for Jake Proctor.
He broke how many
3,
tackles?
4, 5 guys.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That spin move was perfection.
And not only that, but he made contact with the other Clearwater player at about the 5, but stuck his hand out and said, "Stay away from me."
I love the confidence we have tonight. I think it has helped us score right away as well. Usually it takes us a while to get off to a good start, but this is phenomenal so far.
Absolutely. Jesse McGill's kick is not blown dead this time.
Jesse
As-
McGill is also a senior who has scored tonight in
Woohoo!
field goals. So halfway through our seniors,
We have, well, no.
We have Ryan,
Okay, I
Nick,
forget.
and Aaron. But Aaron is on the
Aaron-
sideline, I believe.
Aaron did not score in the Haven game, so I
That
retract that
is-
statement
okay.
that I said earlier.
I think he is hurt, however, so we will.
It looks like he might be padded up, though.
I
I don't know.
swore
I'm
I saw
trying to see him on the. No, he's got a hoodie on. Never mind. I think he might be out with some wrist issues. Not exactly sure. See him just on the sideline holding his wrist.
So, again, halfway, more than halfway through our seniors, or am I
Well, we
missing
have
anyone? Oh, we have
Nick,
Bryson too,
Max.
but
Jesse. I don't think Bryson.
Bryson's not here tonight, but he also plays line, so as where most of our
Of the
seniors.
skill positions.
Okay, yeah, where most of our seniors are wide receivers. So
Anyways, Armani McGovern. Kick taken by Kiesling. He tries to bounce out to the far side of the field, met by a swarm of Swathers. Fantastic gang tackle there.
As the Swathers will now come out and set up their defense. We'll see if the Indians keep running their short passes to draw on the Swathers to then go for a big one.
Clearwater now looking for some energy. Starting their drive on their own 23-yard line. Fugarino drops back. Short pass picked off. Right there. It looks like Jake Proctor.
great back-to-back plays by Jake.
Great anticipation right there. He jumped
Yeah.
that route. They'd been running curls all day, just short, 3 yards, turn around. Jake knew it was coming and then jumped in front of that.
It would be fantastic if we could get our boys up to a 30-point lead come second half and have a running clock all of second half. Second half running clock, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good enough.
Oh, well. They will start their drive now. One play in and out. That's the best way to do it. Frylas has 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Looking for Proctor again. Cuts inside. Tackle made. He will pick up the first down, though, from the 21 to the 10 for a gain of 11 yards. Looks like Swathers will need a first down for a touchdown.
I'd say keep giving it to Jake.
Absolutely. Jake Proctor and Max Schwerner are having phenomenal games tonight.
If I was Clearwater's defense, I would be on those two.
Absolutely keyed in after the night that they've been having. Warner comes in motion. Looking deep, here it is, the corner route for Schilling, and it's caught! We now have our 4th senior point scored, not touchdown.
Oh my
3rd senior
gosh.
touchdown, 4th senior point.
Great catch.
There it
Yeah.
was. Like I said, depends on the situation, depends on where you want it, but he caught it right over him. When you've got a
Really?
when you've got a 6'5" lanky kid like that, you've got to use and abuse him.
It's a really beautiful throw by
Absolutely.
Ferralis right there. Just right into the bread basket.
Just silky
my
smooth,
God.
like silky smooth like buttermilk. And Isaac Sanchez, quick, late coming in, not exactly sure where he's supposed to be. Jesse McGill looking to get his 3rd point of the night. And he does. Kick is extra high for safety. Swathers now take an even more commanding 27-0 lead.
Jason, what do you think Clearwater is lacking tonight? I thought it would have been a much better first couple of quarters, more competitive, I'd say, and closer. So what do you think is gone from tonight?
I think they started off the game incredibly aggressive, which is what they needed to do, but not necessarily as disciplined as they should have been. And that just led to the downfall in the first quarter, and they weren't able to connect on the play, on just the same kind of plays after the penalties and after the setbacks. And after that, it's just been downhill. Too many penalties, too many setbacks. The aggressiveness seems to be gone. The confidence seems to be gone. And the Swathers are now up more than three possessions, 4 possessions, 3.
I mean, they've scored
4 touchdowns, but they missed a field goal. Armani McGovern, is it? No? Yes. Looks to kick off here for the Swathers.
Does Armani usually?
It's usually Jesse, but
okay. Jesse's
exactly
on fire
sure.
tonight.
And kicks it all the way back for a touchback. No chance at a return there for the Indians. They will start their drive now. Still, score is 27-0, 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Is it Armani's first year out?
Yeah, it is. He did not play in middle school at all, but he picked it up his junior year, decided he wanted to go out, and seems to be working pretty well for him. He getting some playing time on a kickoff as a junior. Tyler Fuggerino.
I like that last name.
I really hope, I'm sorry for any Clearwater fans. I really hope I'm not butchering that. Pass is completed to, you guessed it, Trent Hastings.
Ball is
out.
I
I believe it was recovered
By
back up by
Clearwater.
the Clearwater
Yeah.
Indians, though. The Swathers are playing fast and aggressive, exactly how Bowerly wanted them to play tonight. The completion would have got them the first down, but the fumble set them back 5 yards. Fuggerino has 2 receivers on each side with a single receiver running back in the backfield. Hands off to Weston Burford, excuse me.
Good read by the Swathers defensive line as he tried to run up right up the middle.
Fuggerino still same formation, looking deep ball. That pass is completed to number 12, Cole Kieslings, and he will go all the way for the Indians.
That's a great throw. By the
Absolutely.
quarterback.
That was a 74-yard touchdown.
That was a crazy throw.
It's a large chunk of yardage, bringing his total to 156 yards passing.
First touchdown of the game for the Indians. Brings them up to 6. Looks like number 8, Connor Walcher, looking to make it 7. And he does, nearly blocked. Very, very nearly.
Now, Kaysen, as they run back to the sidelines right now, when he threw that ball, was our defense not there, or did I thought I saw
think
someone fall beforehand?
But I'm not sure that that was the man guarding him.
Okay.
But I think it was because our backs were turned.
Yep.
And we weren't aware necessarily of where the ball could be or where the ball was going to be. Just want to point out, though, is they're running back. I see Trent Hastings seems to be very, very tired, and so does the rest of the team there. It looks like they seem to be tired already
as the Swathers have run them up and down the field.
This game has been played very quick, and so I can
Yeah.
definitely see why they would be exhausted.
They're doing my favorite cheer right now. I will say the student section for Hesston doesn't look as full as it was last week for homecoming, but the theme tonight is White Lies, which I believe if I had to make a White Lies t-shirt, it'd be I can see. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I have no idea what mine would be. Kickoff now for Walter. Looks like Jake Proctor and Colton Diller are back to receive for the Swathers. Colton Diller catches and goes.
Oh, he's
Cutting
running long.
outside, has some whoop, not quite. Thrown down by number 56, Jacob Finley. Was there some excitement? Maybe some
I
ball
thought I
loose?
saw the ball out, but
Some
I think it was
ruled him
recovered.
down. Recovered, or was he ruled down?
I think I thought I saw the ball out because that's why the Clearwater fans got excited, but maybe I'm wrong.
Swathers will start their drive. 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 30. Headed.
Up the field.
There we go. There's some coordination right there. That's how you do it.
Thank you.
Ferralis has 2 receivers on the near side. Scrambles looking deep for Werner, who makes the completion. Stays on his feet and makes 2 Indians bring him down. Slow to get up. No hobble, though. Like to see that. Make sure he stays healthy. From the 30 to the 33, a 57-yard. Was it 57 yards? No, 47 yards.
Yeah.
Oh
Can't
my
do
God.
math that fast. So.
Really? Are
That was a
are
great
are
catch by
are
Max Werner.
You in a math
however.
class this semester? You want me to start throwing you under the bus?
No, I'm not
Let's
because
start
I
having you do
completed
math.
all my credits
Completed
last
all
year.
your credits?
So
I'll be nice to you on the air.
thanks.
Ferralis has 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Hands off to Eilert, who is quickly tackled again. Just unable to find his way very far across that line of scrimmage. Does pick up 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 on the Clearwater 31.
Man.
I'm very proud of that. I beat Bob Beitler to those stats right there. 2nd and 8, 31.
He's OG though. You can't.
I
do
can't
that.
keep up with that.
You can't do that. So.
Ferralis drops back to pass, fakes left, throws right. Short little slant route for Schilling. He will pick up about 2 yards or 3.
I was going to say, Ferralis is having a very consistent game.
Do you know how many completions he
I
has
do indeed.
made?
15 out of 16.
Oh,
Wow.
only 1 incompletion.
Okay.
Unofficial.
Learns from his older sister. So
Ferralis scrambles out to the right side, makes 1 miss, has time, completes to Jake Proctor, cuts back inside trying to make a move, tackled quickly by Tate Martin.
I think Jake was out of bounds and came back in.
Well, he might have been pushed
If he was pushed out of bounds, then that is still.
I mean, not with the ball. That would not be good. But
They would have caught it. In football, there's 4 referees. They would have caught it.
me counting all of them right now.
you think, yeah, you think that there should be more in high school? Because in high school basketball and in much smaller playing area, Ferralis on the quarterback keeper on the read option picks up about 3. That's something that caught me a little bit off guard. No offense to your brother there, but usually he decides to give those up. But keeping that one makes him more and more of a dual threat quarterback. Any praise there for your brother? Did you teach him that or no?
I'm still kind of in shock that he ran. So,
You owe him.
but yes,
you owe him
yes,
more
yes.
food.
I owe him more food like I do every single game.
Every single game. Hand off to Ryan Eilert. This time, looking to make some room. Will pick up the 1st down. Get to about the 3-yard line. Swathers in amazing scoring position right now. I'm calling another corner poke. No, here comes
Oh,
Cooper McCormick. Here comes our Wildcat formation.
Well, it looks like Hudson's out. Is Max the quarterback, or are we?
So our Wildcat is when we
What does that
snap
mean?
it directly to the running back. I believe that's what that
Okay.
formation is.
So.
But here, see, look, here it is with Ryan.
So if he gets, does it still count as like if?
It's rushing.
Like- Okay.
I mean, he could pass.
Here he goes. Heavy block, and Ryan Eiler will tiptoe his way in, and I believe that's all of our
The
seniors.
You know what? I did hear my brother say before today that he was going to try and make this the best senior night there was, because he cares for those seniors very much. They've been really good to him, so I'm glad that it is being rewarded tonight. So
That's awesome. You just love to see an unselfish quarterback not necessarily caring about stats, only caring about winning as a team, and his seniors enjoying their last home game of their high school career.
Now, about some of Ferrales' stats. Unofficially, he does.
okay, Micah.
He does have 300 yards passing.
Oh,
Unofficially.
wow.
Okay.
Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But
So how many yards does he have?
With his
solo,
rushing?
Solo rushing.
12 yards.
Ayo.
Although 12 including the sack.
Yeah, including
Okay.
the sack
Why
and,
are
and everything.
you?
I just got to get stats right, dude, because who was it that he
Why are
actually
you-
had some good, it was Andale that he had some good rushing yards against, but he got sacked a couple times that
And it
dropped
was
his
like,
rushing
oh,
all the way
you're
back
right,
to 0.
You're right. You're right.
Because then you didn't know, because that was a game he had his amazing spin move.
That he showed me on film like 4 times.
Hey,
But that's
he
okay. He deserves that. So
deserves.
he deserves
absolutely.
to praise or be praised, I guess. To boast.
Be praised. Such a good sister. So nice.
You know what? I really do try.
Just let you marinate in that solo comment there for a minute. Sorry for silence. I just felt the need that she needed to sit and think about that one for a minute.
I bet you if you ask every single one of my brothers, they would say their favorite sibling is me. And I don't.
I
like,
bet you they would say that their favorite sister is you.
Okay, well, I'm the only one, so
Exactly. That's why all my sisters tell me I'm their favorite brother.
that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate, really?
'Cause you.
Oh, ball is out! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Was that Bailey Reed who stripped that?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. What?
And everything
Wow.
seems to be going the Swathers' way. Andel is, or not Andel, oh my goodness, I'm just preparing for
Wow.
them already.
Sorry.
Swathers are rolling. Clearwater is crumbling.
Yeah, not a good time to lose the ball, but
With a touchdown here, it would secure a second half running clock. Here comes Cooper McCormick, who hasn't been playing a ton of offense lately, but lining up here for the Swathers. Ferrales has a single backer, 2 receivers on his right, looking for Proctor again. Pass is completed. Emet
oh, he is
stays
stayed
on
up.
his feet.
Wow.
Touchdown dive for the punt
Oh
on
my gosh.
Jake Proctor. Have a
Wow.
night, young man.
That is just pure effort, honestly.
You want it more.
Yeah, it is, and it's just mental toughness. Like, he's gonna get past the tackles. It's just crazy, and I've seen that multiple times with him. And Ryan Eiler has done a good job of breaking tackles as well. So
Absolutely.
that is just
That's
that's
as
pure
good.
competitiveness.
After you score a touchdown, that's as good as it gets. Strip, they don't even get a single play, which is what happened on the interception earlier in this game.
They and then
They didn't even give him a chance.
man, wow.
It was kickoff, strip. Give me that back, please.
I'm just
Jake Proctor, unstoppable
speechless,
touchdown.
honestly.
The
What a good night for
the
Proctor.
Swathers seem to be on pace if they continue to do that to get to 100, which would be dang close to a 6-man football game.
Yes,
Score.
those scores can get up there.
That's a lot of running up and down the field, to be honest.
I would not be in good enough shape for that.
I don't know
Count
about
me
that.
out.
Is the field smaller? In
Yeah, it
6-man?
is. I think it's 80 by 40.
Okay.
Really?
Really?
Learn something new every day.
Really?
Okay. Well, you know what? Honestly, I hope this string of good plays and effort plays in tomorrow at Sub-State. Just straight up, sorry, but I hope that does, because I hope it goes well tomorrow, and because we have Sub-State tomorrow as
We
well
do,
as any other
yes.
school in Kansas.
Want to point that
But-
out. Lady Swathers head to Halstead tomorrow, take on Collegiate in the first round of Sub-State. They have two pretty tough teams.
We have 2 ranked teams in our Sub-State, which I have been in that boat my freshman year, and
It's not easy.
it's not easy being in a Sub-State where another team is just as good as you are fighting for that spot. But
Hastings takes the kickoff and makes it only about to the 22. This time able to hold on to the ball were the Indians, and that time just want to also point out that was kicked by Eric Schmidt Jr., who this is also his first year playing football.
Yes. Getting all the kickers rotated
Absolutely. And
in. Oh,
these,
I believe we have one more.
I think he's a freshman.
freshman.
Yeah.
is that who they call Gumball?
Yes.
Is
Grant Watterson. I
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
I just
last name is
nicknames.
Watterson. Oh,
At least he-
Gumball. That'd be the coolest. I wish I got a nickname when I was a freshman. That would have made me feel so cool.
Yeah, I bet that would have.
Caught by Hastings, his favorite target, and he'll pick up a first down and move healthily up the field. Trent Hastings, Micah, he's got to be his favorite target so far. He
Yeah.
is not the one who
Well,
scored
he's
the
a-
touchdown. It was
oh.
Kiesling, but
For sure. Just give me quick.
sorry to put you
Second.
on the spot here, Micah.
Yes, that is his 5th reception for 68 yards.
Wow. Looking
Out in the corner.
deep now. That ball is caught. Deep, deep pass. Fantastic pass there. Looking deep.
I don't know if this is a good thing, but I just saw Swather's numbers on the back. Like, I don't think the helmet was turned one time.
Well, and necessarily, I mean, even in the NFL, you see they don't always play defense facing the ball. That's how you get an interception. But I mean, you just can't get beat. And I'm not exactly sure that we got beat there. I mean, it was great defense, great positioning, just not quite able to. I mean, it was a fantastic catch. It was a fantastic. He went up and he wanted that ball bad.
Yeah. An incomplete pass.
Do we know who caught the pass on the
I
one
couldn't
before
see
that?
numbers
Oh.
with those baby blue numbers. I
Who
just
was
couldn't.
right earlier when I said that? And you said, no, I can see them.
No,
Who was right?
I didn't say I can see them. I said, meh, we'll be fine. Looking deep in the end zone,
Oh, wow.
touchdown.
Wow.
Clearwater Indians. Looked like it's made by number 12, Cole Kiesling again. Kiesling has had himself a game. 2 touchdowns, 2 quarters, 4 minutes left to play. Also want to point out 54 points scored in just 20 minutes of football.
It's a lot of points.
Oh, and it's blocked. Run it back. Just kidding.
Kick is blocked there by,
Wow.
looked like Ryan Eilert. Got up there a little bit, reached for the sky.
So do you just have to, like, guess to jump and hit?
I
Or,
don't
like, do you
know.
know? Or
The thing is that it's nice. It must be nice to have a helmet on, because if you jump up there and like the kick is just a tad low and smacks you in the face.
yeah,
I mean, have you guys ever seen those videos of like little kids football, when like the rules when you're littler are you're not allowed to rush the kicker if they want to try and
Yeah.
kick a field goal? I love seeing those because it's funny, because all those kids are trying to yell and get the kicker to miss, and just there's one that I love. Little kid just gets pelted in the face like he's screaming, and then you hear the kick and the thud, and you just dead silent, and all the it's just the crowd. Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah.
it would be nice to see that.
I don't think I've seen that in my.
I have. It's funny. It is so funny.
Hmm.
Throwback to my
What if, like, the ball got stuck in your.
think that's happened before.
Really?
Yeah. Throwback to my Halstead comment where or volleyball comment where I said it's funny when people get hit in the face.
Let's not talk about that. I don't know where you're going, but we're not going to talk about that.
No.
I just remember my freshman year in preseason, first game, I am a freshman setter, and I just get smacked in the face. And I did indeed cry, but it helped me humble myself. So
This one received by Nick Arnold, who's got a block,
oh,
turns the corner, big hit stick, stays on his feet.
it looks like there is a player.
Hobbling off the field there on the
yeah.
south end. South
For
end being the far
Clearwater.
end.
Great field position. Once again, 3 straight possessions of really good field position for the Swathers.
Nick did score, right?
Yes,
Arnold. Okay.
he was what? I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was the
Oh,
second
he
touchdown.
ran. Okay.
No, it was a completion. He didn't run.
It was on a slant, and he just
Well, he
Cut
still
it up.
ran
Stiff arm.
in
Oh, he
order
still
to
ran.
get there.
Of course, everybody, you run everywhere. God. I feel like I have to walk you through it all. I think we should have you try and do some
No.
play-by-play. Fowler
No.
scrambles out,
Just
decides to
run.
keep great block there from Jake Proctor. Nice talk. Way to talk it up. Talk. Pick up about 8 for Alice and brings up second and 2.
Like he can hear me. I'm like, run.
I heard that.
Please
Just run. You should try play-by-play. Let's see you.
No, let's
Won't.
not right now.
Well, at least if you're
I
going to
can't
do
even
it.
see the numbers.
Yeah, but you
Jason.
know who plays where. Pass complete to Braden Schilling on the far side of the field. Tackled quickly, though. Will pick up the first down.
Now, are we sure 63 is 6'5"? Because Braden Schilling 6'5", and 63 for Clearwater looks still almost a head taller.
bigger than
Yeah.
he does.
Who's lying here? Because 63 is very
Being on the
tall.
basketball team, I don't necessarily want to answer that. So we're just going to keep that on the down low.
They're both right. We just have
Pass
such-
to Nick Arnold. He will
he's
score
out there.
untouched. 40-yard
Wow.
touchdown for Nick Arnold. Beautiful pass. Ferralis has to
Oh.
be nearing 400 yards.
It's a-
Sorry.
Our line has done a great job giving
Giving him
Fralis time to
With how
throw.
big
Yeah.
the Clearwater line is, it is amazing to see him making those difficult plays, and he makes them look so easy.
Yeah. So,
You know, I would have thought we might have tried Eric coming in here.
yeah,
getting
me too. Oh,
that
maybe it
one,
goes
somebody
right over.
might
Oh.
have gotten a hand on it.
Yep,
and
that got tipped.
Is that 2 back-to-back field goal attempts blocked, or did we?
Yeah,
No,
by
the
them
only-
and then
Yeah.
by
so
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Good pickup,
Man.
Harley. I wasn't even thinking about us blocking theirs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I pay attention when I want to.
When you want to.
that
That's the key.
is that the same play, if not a similar play or similar route that Nick Arnold ran to score?
Yeah, I think you are correct.
He might have been running a little deeper, but
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's just because Ferralis had more time in the pocket. And I wonder who is going to do the 47 push-ups for our
This,
Swathers.
and if we keep scoring at this rate, who is going to do the
At some point, you just gotta
100
start doing
push-ups.
mountain climbers. So
calf
No.
raises?
jumping jacks, maybe.
No,
Literally
that's still
anything
too much.
Anything easier? I would like to see who's doing the push-ups. Looks like no one is volunteering, so
I think they're
Crunches?
offering to do crunches over there.
that's awesome.
And it looks like Eric Schmidt to kick off again for the Swathers. It is picked up, and I believe that was number 3, Aiden Brockman, who gets it all the way out to about the 21-yard line. This is a good game for our boys tonight.
Yeah, this
Very
is
good.
I'm extremely happy to see that our seniors are sharing the ball and getting some fame tonight.
Yeah, but not just only sharing the ball, but it looks like they're having so much fun tonight.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, which was last week, we were kicking some tail, but the week before that was our Endo game at home, and you just love to see you hate to see the opposite side where we're getting our tails kicked in, but that builds some character, and I think that those couple of tough losses helped build where we're at now. Figueroa looking deep. Blake Hansen on the coverage. Good coverage.
How long has Blake been starting defense?
Since
for-
Halstead. So he's played Halstead, Trinity, and now tonight.
Good
So
for
3
him.
games, yep.
So freshman, is that correct?
Freshman earning his way to the top.
I think he's one of our youngest. Oh, Carter Gonzalez on the line.
Yeah, Carter
I forgot.
Gonzalez. I think those are our only 2 freshmen. Fuggerino drops back to pass. Slant pass caught by Kiesling, but Jake, it might have been Ryan Eilert. I don't know. No, it was Jake Proctor. Met him very quickly, but I think it looked like he was almost a little bit gentle with him, just kind of like pushed him over instead of lighting him up.
Yeah, I would agree.
But-
Cooper McCormick put some pressure on the quarterback that last time, so. Good tackle by Brett Cox. Am I correct? Number 4?
Yes, ma'am. You can see the numbers.
Yeah, because they're black and they stand out as to the baby blue.
Time out. Red Swathers, and looks like we've got some time to cover, folks, over here. All right, so Micah, you're over there doing stats. I won't bother you. Harley?
Oh, no. Micah, can you be done?
Yep.
Being bothered?
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. No, you grow up. Come on now. What do the Clearwater Indians need to do here to try and turn around and try and make an attempt at the end zone here with just under 3 minutes left to go in the half?
You know what? That's a great question, but I think Micah can answer that better.
Oh,
So-
my God.
So,
All right,
Micah, go
all right,
ahead.
I'll bail
ready.
you out here.
Okay, thank you.
So from what I have seen is they have continued running the same as they did at the beginning when they were running lots of short passes. However, I think we're jumping on their curls and hitches a little more. So I think as they just ran a slant, we've been leaving the middle a little more open, guarding the edges. So I think they run 2 or 3 slants and then try to take a shot deep, just as they've been doing all game, honestly.
Micah, that was a wonderful middle
Micah,
observation.
that was
and
what
you're
I was
just-
going to say. So I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Oh.
Great
Pass
defensive
intended
coverage by Max
for
Warner.
I will
Warren.
say, that was a slant. Or an in. That was an in, rather. But
Okay, Micah, just pat
Okay.
yourself on the back a little bit. Oh, my God. Don't get too full of yourself now. Oh. Sorry, I was stretching. Sorry for the awkward noises here, folks. Anyways, Fuggerino drops in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Heavy rush. Isaac Sanchez almost made the tackle, but Nick Arnold meets him there. Brought down by Arnold and Proctor. Nope, Arnold and Schilling.
Great pressure.
That will bring up 4th and 15, and I think we have another timeout taken by the Swathers, looking to slow clock time down and give themselves enough time to get another touchdown in before half to extend the lead even more.
Okay, let me come up with a question.
No, I think we need to have you
Um,
answer a question.
What is your favorite
Oh, my God.
band song? Because shout out to our senior band members.
Oh,
Because
that
it
was
is also senior night for
good.
them too. So,
Mhm.
what is your favorite one? Because I have my answer ready.
Of course, you asked a question that you already know the answer to.
Because it's my favorite one.
I like Iron Man.
Okay, the one that they're playing
Yeah,
right
the one
now.
they're playing right now.
Okay, that's fortunate. So,
I'm going to say Land of a Thousand Dances, which is the
Okay.
one they play right after we score a touchdown.
yeah, that makes sense.
Harley, what's your
Mine's
favorite one?
Viva La Vida.
Oh. Ooh, I do
love
like
when they play that.
during football or during basketball, I do like Crazy Train.
Oh yeah.
That's some of my favorite warm-up song. Ooh, Jake Proctor picks it up. We do have a flag on the play,
I believe.
but bounced.
Oh.
I think Max Werner was trying to make the catch, and he was bumped into.
Yeah.
Is that what the flag? Is that
I
what would that be
believe-
called?
I don't think you're
or-
allowed to do. You're not allowed to hit the
Because he called
fair catch.
fair catch, and he hadn't touched the ball yet. So
You're not allowed to touch the receiver until the ball is touched. So if he makes a fair catch, you're not allowed to touch him at all. But the rule is even if there's no fair catch called, you're not allowed to just light him up before he makes contact with the ball. I mean, if you can
They
time it
honestly
right.
could have like flopped a little bit more. to
Well,
just
I
give it
mean-
away.
Look at the
but they
flag.
did see that. But like,
Okay,
I don't
just
know.
encourage some unsportsmanlike things here, Harley Frylas.
oh, both ways. If
Let's,
it happened to both, they
I
could.
mean, let's just point out that Harley Frylas is encouraging some less than reputable
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Getting
I would have done the exact same thing. I do the exact same thing during basketball
Yeah,
season, too.
I know. You're a flopper.
You
That
know
could
what?
be your White
You know
Lies
what?
t-shirt. Is
You know-
I'm not a flopper.
Oh, my God. We're not going to call me out like this.
Shots fired.
No, I'm not a flopper. You know why? Everybody else is floppers because all they do is just sit there and fake a charge.
No.
Yes,
I
yes,
stand
that's my
by what I
defense. No.
say.
You average more fouls than anything else.
I average more fouls than points. So come at me.
If you're proud of that, then
I am proud of that.
pass completed to Nick Arnold. Makes one miss, stays on his toes, cuts inside, makes another miss, and rumbles his way all the way, headed down the field. Swathers, great way to continue moving the ball.
Yeah, I feel as if Clearwater is struggling to wrap up on tackles tonight, and Swathers are definitely taking advantage of that.
1st and 10 on the Clearwater 37. Morales drops back to pass, fakes left, throws deep right. Almost picked off there by Kiesling.
You know what? The ball probably needed a little bit more.
A little bit higher.
A little bit higher, but Braden Schilling is almost a foot taller than the defender that was
Make
covering
him go get it.
So yeah,
Make him go get
I
it.
would send it to Braden Schilling's corner again. Okay.
Jake Proctor on the near side. 2 receivers out on the far side. Morales has a single receiver in the backfield. Drops back, looking, throws short to Eiler. Eiler's got some room. Makes one miss. Ball comes out at the end of the play. Thank God it's out of bounds. He will pick up the first down and stop the clock by being out of bounds.
Yeah, really good job to get out of bounds and stop the clock, as the Swathers only have 1 timeout.
You even keep track of timeouts, too?
Just up there.
Oh.
They're on the scoreboard.
Where? Oh, I see. I've never paid attention to that. Good call, Micah.
There's a lot of numbers up there.
Yeah, thanks, Harley. Can you see any of them?
Yeah, 47 and then 13.
How much time is left?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Colton
There you
Diller
go.
on the, I'm not even going to give you any praise. Colton Diller on the carry or the flip pass, whatever you want to call it. Looks like gain of no yards there. Clearwater defenders able to slip through some gaps there and make the tackle on the line of scrimmage. Clock still runs. Morales has 3 receivers out on the left side. Looking healthy rush play, or fantastic rush play there from Clearwater. Sacked for a loss of about 4. And the Swathers will take their last timeout. And it looks like
Oh, we're taking a picture.
we're going to have, sorry, apologize about the pause. It looks like we're going to have to entertain you guys for another timeout. Aren't you just so grateful?
All right, Micah, your turn to come up with a question.
Oh, my God.
A question.
Oh, I know what you can talk about. Sorry, Micah. You can come up with the next one. I won't put you
You're
on the
good. Go
spot.
for it. Go for it.
So we had, what was it, tennis regionals last week?
Last Friday, yes.
Last Friday. So
Or
we
no,
had
that
a
was
couple of state. Sorry, my bad. We had a couple of Hesston Swathers go up there. I believe it was Gracie Dawes, Cassie,
Albin.
Corey. I'm not sure what her
Corey
last
Kramer.
name.
Yep.
Kramer. And was there someone else?
The other people that went to stay were Amala John and Emily Friesen.
Yes.
Now, of those, we had 3 medalists, both 8th places.
What we had a
We had an 8th place, which was Gracie.
Gracie
in
was
her
8th,
singles.
yes, and then 9th was Cassie, Albin, and Corey Kramer at 1 doubles. Well,
Yeah.
in doubles.
I think stay anywhere or for any sport is just a great experience for people to have. So
Yeah. Well, we did actually talk about that. Just quick promo here. We do make a podcast led by the students in SSN. Check it out. Keep up on current sports news. It's a great listen.
called
The Cut. Thanks,
because
Harley.
we cut grass.
Absolutely. I don't know if we cut grass or not, but we cut something.
My dad cuts grass.
God, pass received by Braden Schilling. Fantastic block there. Big hit there from Braden Schilling. Ran him over. Tackled out of bounds by number 82, Layden Bartz. He will pick up the first down and get out of bounds to stop the clock. Swathers move closer and closer into scoring position. They will drop the targets. Swathers set up 1st and goal.
I kind of like the little stare down Braden Schilling gave. when he caught that ball. Yeah, I kind of like that. Was
Fowler sends Diller in motion. There it is. Clear it out for Schilling. Let him go get it, and he does. Caught through the pass interference.
a flag, yes.
Incredible. Incredible. And Swathers will now take a 53-13 lead. Jesse McGill looking to make it 54.
Is Jesse wearing the same cleats Andrew Schmidt had last year? Or am I wrong for thinking that?
I think
or
you're a
is it
little
the same-
off. Andrew Schmidt's were bright yellow, neon
oh, right,
yellow.
okay.
Yes.
It was different.
They were
neon
his soccer
colors.
cleats with a leg that good. The rules of school colors do not apply to you.
You guys want to guess how many passes? Let's just start with total number of passes.
25,
Let me guess. Wait.
30,
60.
26.
Oh, you
Okay, final guesses? 26?
30,
26
32.
and 25. Oh, my.
32. 26 is correct. So that's amazing.
No! You gotta be kidding me.
I am just on fire tonight.
On fire. Just like your brother.
Yeah.
You want to guess how many passing yards?
400.
401.
I'm going to kill you.
Is it 401?
You're like that. You're like
That's-
that annoying person on The Price is Right, where you're trying to get up on the board to play, and I guess 300, and you go 301. You serious?
Okay, but look where it got me the last. I was right.
All right. 415.
Oh, I
Unofficial.
stuck closer.
No wonder you're closer. You cheater. 402. That's my guess, Micah.
We'll see how much we.
You know what? Next time at the end of the game, let's try and guess, and you get to say it first. Yes, you say your guess first, and then I get to be the 501.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm not. I just know that I have a pretty legitimate, educated guess, and you're just cheating.
You're not cheating if you're not winning. And I won that question. That's a good question, Micah. Thank you for asking that.
That'll be
I didn't
fun.
know we were keeping track of winners and losers. I guess this is just the way that it goes. Just got to get some quick footage there for SSN.
Yeah.
Looking good here, folks, up here.
Shout out to our seniors in SSN as well. Ty Schrader.
Ty
and
Schrader,
Jace
cameraman
Regier,
On
Katie
camera.
Keeker,
You think that
and Maggie Carlson for
Do
taking
you-
pictures.
Do you think that Eric Schmidt's gonna kick this one, kick back, touch back? No, he aimed short. Nicely placed kick there. The penalty was added on to the kickoff.
What's the penalty for?
The pass interference
Yeah.
on the touchdown. They applied that
Oh.
to the kickoff.
Oh, that's smart. I don't know why I never put that together. I thought you just like either picked the touchdown or the flag. I didn't know
No.
you got both.
You do get both.
That's pretty cool.
When you score,
Well,
you do.
It depends on the penalty.
I mean, if you're gonna do pass interference, you might as well do it so that he doesn't make the catch. But Schilling just with the ultimate snag.
Mason, they are doing 53 push-ups right now.
You think those are allocated throughout multiple different people, or
Well, he must have been doing it for a while, considering this
this looks like Gunnar Lewis? And it is.
I think he did all of them, so
Oh goodness.
that
Deep
ball
ball.
is up there.
Looking for Hastings.
Hard to see from where we're at.
And it looks like the ball was caught by Trent Hastings, excuse me. Here comes the wind that we were waiting and praying that wasn't going to come.
Colton Diller was right in there. Just Hastings was able to grab it and rip it away from him.
Fuggerino trying to make a Swather miss, but doesn't.
Good read by Braden Schilling.
19 seconds left here in the first half of play. Swathers have a 40-point lead. Another timeout that we get to entertain. So, Micah, now it's your turn for a question.
He asked the last question. I got it right. Do you remember
So-
that?
Oh my God!
Harley did say her white lie for the theme tonight.
Uh-huh.
Kason, do you have one?
That's
We're not. No, the flopping one is. We're not gonna make the flopping one of them. I don't know. You guys need to help me.
Well, Michael,
I'll
do you
give you
have
time.
one?
I'll give you time. I'll say mine.
Yeah.
So
I got
mine
some
would
Steve.
be specifically in math class when teacher's up there and they're doing it's like you guys got it and I'd be like yeah I got it.
Okay.
I do
Are
not
you,
have
is
it.
this specifically in your dad's class? Or?
Yeah, it'd be or just any class in general.
That's
But yeah,
hilarious. Kason?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh. That would
I'm
be
always
good.
hungry. If you ever hear me say that, just know I'm lying. There's always.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
Exactly. That's why it's a lie. There's always room in the tank.
A bottomless pit.
Exactly.
Oh my.
There's always. Have you ever heard the saying? There's always room for dessert. Yeah. Well, there's
Yeah,
always
there's
room
always
for
room
way
for
more
extra
food.
food.
Too. Exactly. Pass is incomplete. Fuggerino was looking for Kiesling, excuse me. Cole Kiesling. Thank you, OG Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Are there any other seniors that we forgot to mention? Oh, cheerleaders. Bryn Johnson is our only senior cheerleader. So I think that wraps up all the seniors that were
Good
on
rush
our
here by the
tonight.
Swathers. Fuggerino is sacked. Will bring up 4th down, and
By Brett Cox.
will Clearwater take a timeout? Looks like Clearwater is just going to let clock run out till half and head back
Great.
to the locker room.
first
Fantastic
half.
half there by the Swathers.
Lots of scoring.
Absolutely.
Both ways combined.
66 points in one half is incredible.
That we'll
Hey,
see
we're on
if
the
that
camera.
continues into the next
Never mind, we're not on the camera
Okay.
anymore.
next half. So it's pretty exciting for the Hesston Swathers as they go into the locker room.
Wow. That was a dominant half by the Swathers. Really able to do whatever they wanted through the air. I mean, the rushing game really wasn't established, and typically you see that with big passing. They either throw a ton of passes, like upwards of 50, which if we were still on the same route, I mean, Hudson Frost has thrown 26 passes. But
Ayo.
if we were, throwing 52, but I mean, really, we don't have that many rushing yards, but to be able to throw
For over 400 yards and a half.
Yeah.
is really impressive. And I mean, on the other side, Clearwater is thrown for 278 unofficially. So like,
That's
Pretty good both ways.
Indeed. Anyways, if that brings us, if anybody else has anything to say, we will go on our half break.
Okay, sounds good. Dance Cycle is proud to support those who work hard and play hard, including their customers and the athletes, cheer teams and pet bands, and SWAT their country and Central Kansas. See them for all of your power sports, lawn, and turf needs. Rolling Wheels is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Since 2016, Rolling Wheels has been your local pre-owned car dealer, and we are proud to help many Swathers get into their first ride. Call us or text us at 620-869-9982. Go Swathers. Hesston Prestige Printing is your local source for banners, yard signs, and all things printed. Come see us at 381 Old Highway 81 in Hesston. Hesston Recreation is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Visit and register online at hrce.org to see the fun kids, adults, and family offerings.
Welcome back again. Let's see. Welcome back to our boys coming out as we look to head and take the third spot, as here we come getting ready to break through the banner. I believe that's what we're showing you guys here.
I think this is our first time that we are doing the banner, breaking through, so that's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, usually we just break through a poster.
Yeah.
But we haven't used it in a while, and that's probably one of my favorite things to see them come through.
Yeah.
So, oh goodness, here come out the blankets. It's getting cooler and cooler.
I did oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I did indeed sprint to my car for a jacket to realize that I parked awful. So instead of changing it, I just said sorry to the person next to me.
Left it be. Breathe on their car real heavy and write, I'm sorry.
I do apologize to whoever parked next to me. I did not realize it was that bad. But
I swear to God, if
I
I
was
walk
out of
over
breath,
and it's you
so.
right next to me and I can't get out, I'm going to be so pissed.
I was out of breath, so I just decided to skip the parking and embarrass myself.
Well, you don't think you would already be embarrassed by the fact that you've been sitting here for an hour and a half already?
What do I have to be
With your
embarrassed about?
what, with your car being parked the way it is? Are you serious?
I had no idea. They
Oh
clearly.
my gosh.
I parked there first, to be honest, and there was like 12 other parking spots next to me. So
Yeah,
I feel bad, but
Yeah, whatever you say, boss.
not bad enough to go.
Whatever you say,
repark.
whatever you say, boss. Whatever you
So.
say.
Okay.
Well, on a different note, we have talked a lot about the passing yards that Ferralis has thrown, which unofficially is 415 yards in one half. Now, the state record in Kansas is 648 by David McFarland of Thomas More Prep in 2017. So, statistically, he could do it.
He is on the path.
He's on the path to break it. Now, I don't know if he will stay in if the Swathers continue to play like they have been and continue to put up points, if our starters will stay in the whole time. But there is a possibility for a sophomore nonetheless.
Yeah.
Who's our backup quarter? Oh, no.
It'd be Ryan. No, Jake Proctor.
But would
He
we
is our
put
back-
Jake?
Asher, is he?
I think Asher is the next true, because Jake also plays.
Also, this
Proctor
is
also plays.
Asher Dutchendorf's first year playing football, and not only is his first year playing football, but last year in middle school he was a manager. This year stepping out on the field for the JV at quarterback with some kids coming out with some injuries. So nonetheless, Swathers 2.5 minutes here till start of second half.
I'm going to interrupt you, but just want to point out the full moon we have tonight. It is so pretty. How did I not notice it? I have I've been trying to, be a better human, and I think by doing that, I have to take pictures of the sky all of the time. So the last 400 pictures in my phone
You're
are of the
definitely
sky.
like Sunset Girl.
So, would you like to see? So I am going to take a picture
Oh
of the
my
sky
gosh.
because that is just so pretty.
Oh yeah, no, you got to get the glare from the
From the lights,
from the
yeah.
stadium
It wasn't
lights.
okay.
Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't the
that's-
best picture, but It's the thought that counts.
Was it not the best picture?
A full moon. Imagine it was like
You
Halloween.
know, I bet you from your backyard, like where the fire pit is, that moon's actually going to look really pretty.
Yeah.
As long as, like, right now, though, just the clouds are where they're at. Sorry, we're describing this, and you guys just can't see it.
Can we have someone?
Take a look out your windows, folks.
Full moon. Beautiful. Still beautiful. I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, interruptions and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Is that Grady Taves? I work with him over the summer, though, so it's not like I don't see him all the time. Oh, well.
A lot of alumni came back for this.
Yeah,
game.
it's curious because, I mean, last week was our homecoming, and you know, that's the definition of homecoming is you come home. But it seems as though we have more people coming home for this one than we did homecoming.
However, this was predicted to be a better game, and I think more
Yeah,
people want to see
wanna
that
see it.
rather than
A
the
beatdown.
game that we had last week. Yeah, where
Onomatopoeias. What's that, Harley?
it's like in a comic book where it says like "pow," is it right?
You have to also do
Like-
like
like-
that, like pow.
like that's
You know,
it.
like
That's
beat.
what that is, right? Like that's the only. I don't know how to
Can
describe
you give me
it.
some other comic book onomatopoeias, please, while we're waiting?
Snap,
Some like dramatic.
crackle,
I just think
No, don't do
like-
the last one.
pop.
Swear to God.
I just think of the old
God, you sound like
Batman comics.
Yeah, that's it.
There's
I'm thinking. Of.
swoosh.
Wham!
Whack.
Okay,
Whack.
you know what, Harley? It's your job for this next half to just come in and whatever you see, wherever you can implement an onomatopoeia, like you see some whack.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe look up some examples.
Oh my God. Just you.
Just so we
do
know.
not need. Yeah, you're gonna have your phone's gonna shut off and you're gonna see and you go, oh, take like 5 seconds to open it, whack, and use the same
No,
one
I'm
we've been
gonna-
saying for the last minute.
I'm gonna have them ready, okay?
You better
Don't
hope
even
so.
worry. Me being a color guard is awesome tonight. What is their theme? What is Clearwater's theme? Is it neon?
Mismatch, something
no,
odd.
that's me, Jason. I think it's neon.
Mismatch what?
How do you
What's-
spell onomana?
Oh my gosh, Harley. Tate Martin takes the kick back very quickly.
And something to note, it is running clock, so this, depending on if Clearwater can score and bring it back down under 30, but if they do not, this could be a fairly quick half.
They do have to score 2 touchdowns to bring it back down to 30, so.
Okay, I have some ready.
Oh my gosh, she's got images pulled up, and she's got just the whole spadoosh.
See, just like that.
Exactly.
Whatever
Your
flows.
vocabulary is as dry as a Popeye's buttermilk biscuit.
What?
I don't know.
Those are good though. Okay.
Fuggerino looking on the slant, throws behind number 12,
Splat.
Cole Kiesling. Listen, you can't just up and interrupt me like that.
You paused. We're supposed to fill in like when each other breathe.
Yeah, splat, really? Oh, it's got like the comic book notion too. Oh my gosh.
I just
Fuggerino looking, takes a shot deep and it's caught. See if I can see a number here right quick. Looks like number 1. No, number 4 again. That was Trent Hastings. That's no surprise there. I should have known that from the beginning.
boom and great catch.
This is gonna be a long hand.
You said.
I
Do we
told you.
just
You know
admit
what?
that I'm right?
I
and
told
that
you to
I'm-
do it. I told you to do it.
I think I'm gonna be done though.
Nope, keep doing it.
No, that's
Come
gonna
on,
get
it's your
annoying
challenge.
to our
I don't care. It's your
viewers.
All right, fine.
No,
So
this
I
is
bet
our
you they
last
enjoy
game.
it.
I don't want them to. Be annoyed.
Fuggerino looking, hits.
Oh, it looks
Whoever
like
that
he
was slipped and
slipped.
fell. Tate Martin picks up about 9 yards there. 2nd and 1 now. Starting to move the ball a little bit here at the beginning of this second half. Fuggerino has 2 receivers out on the far side of the field and 2 on the near side as well, with a single running back in his backfield. Rolls out to the right side, looking to make something happen, but brought
Good
down by Brett
stop.
Cox and Nick Arnold. Fantastic stop there from the senior and the junior.
So, what do we think that Clearwater's locker room talk was about?
I don't even want to know. I've been in those locker rooms where you're just getting absolutely pounded in the first half, and it's just, those aren't fun. You get, I mean, depending on your coach, you could get ripped or you could get,
Silent treatment?
none of it's pretty.
Yeah.
Fuggerino looking deep again. That ball forced incomplete by Colton Diller. Fantastic stop. Believe that is the best defense I've seen on Hastings all night.
I think he timed his
jump perfectly.
Right,
Yeah. Got his head around, turned. Actually, I think he turned his whole body around. And
Hastings being 6'2", Colton Diller's, on our roster, I believe we've got him at 5'10", or maybe not even that, 5'8" or 5'9", but he got up there and contested for the ball, and it looks like Tate Martin will be back to punt, and he does. That ball sails almost straight up in the air.
My depth perception might be a little
Yeah,
off,
I know.
though,
That looked like it went straight up in the air for me.
Yeah, but it did go, what, about 40, 50 yards? 40, 30?
So 18-yard line, just under 30, 29 yards.
No.
Doing so well at guessing tonight.
Who do the Swathers bring out here? Do we bring out the starters right out of the half?
No, they played. They were playing still.
I say, well, everyone is still going out there. We got Arnold,
See,
Schilling.
there's Max Warner still.
Yeah, Proctor.
All right.
I guess we're keeping them out, so.
Feralis has two receivers on the far side. Hands it off to, I believe, Ryan Eilert. Ryan Eilert. Indeed, he was. And here comes Josiah Corta in for Max Werner. He's coming off the field. Feralis has two running backs in his backfield, one on each side, a single receiver out on each side. He'll hand off to Eilert again. He bounces outside, creates some wiggle room there, but forced out of bounds there by an Indian.
That was a great run, though.
Absolutely. Picks up second and 12, picks up about 7 or 8 yards. 7 yards.
Who is the fastest guy on our team, you think?
If you're talking,
or Brett Cox?
yeah, but if you're talking like offensive, like running routes and stuff, like Max Warner is definitely very quick horizontally, but Jake Proctor builds up some speed, and so does Braden Schilling. Takes the snap, hands off to Corta, who doesn't get very far at all. Looks like no gain on the play. Actually, maybe even a loss of 1.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th and 5, 4th and 4 still. And off comes the unit, and in goes punt team numero uno, first punt of the night for the Swathers.
Yeah.
However, we do have a good punter, which is also Ryan Eilert.
Senior Ryan Eilert. Let's see if our long snapper, Nick Arnold, can get down the field as fast as Clearwater's long snapper.
63.
And punt is out to the far side of the field. Hastings catches it, makes a move. Nice toe touch tackle there from Colton Diller. Looks like all of Hastings' weight got shifted onto his left foot, and that was the foot that Diller got a hold of.
Yep. First one down the field and made something happen.
And we still have 5 and a quarter minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Moving by pretty fast. Swathers defense still getting some stops. Seems as though the offense has slowed down, but the clock has not stopped running. Fuggerino rolls out to the right side looking, finds number 14, Nicholas Warren,
And
who
ball
tries
is
to
out.
did he try to lateral it?
I'm not sure. Was that on purpose or not?
I couldn't tell.
I don't think it was on purpose, but
Ball
however,
came
it
loose
is recovered.
by Colton Diller.
Who has had a great couple of possessions so far, or defensive coverage. So.
Swathers will.
And of course, they're doing my favorite cheer right now. my second favorite. The let's go and they do all the clappy behind their back
Yeah.
thing and with their hands. and
Maybe you
it's
shouldn't have been a cheerleader, Harley.
You know what? I don't really like the spelling cheers, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're illiterate.
So,
Spell attack really quickly.
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Schilling on the screen pass. Picks up about 6. 6 or 7. Maybe 6. Yeah, looks like 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Swathers' own 46-yard line. Still trudging.
That's a good word.
Oh, my gosh.
Up the field.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, my goodness. I thought she would pick up the hit, and I was still testing her. Fascinated by that was a good word. Thank you, Harley. Thought it was too.
I will say, Micah has won the vocabulary or quick-witted sayings tonight, I think, with his bottomless pit. And so can you just hype me up for one time?
I did on homecoming night. You won homecoming queen. That was your night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now it's back to, the good old banter. I believe that was Max Warner on the reset. No, it was Max Warner.
Guys, I'm running out of spaces to mark how many passes for Alice.
Start tallies. Start tallies.
Casey, guess how many we've thrown?
You have to guess first. This is the game.
You already
28.
know. You already know.
That's what I thought. Now she's going to start, actually, I don't know if she can mentally keep
I can keep track. Try
Oh,
me.
really? I would love to see you.
I'm also sitting by our
Yeah, well, every single
wonderful
time he starts passing it, you're just going to start 29.
29.
Shut up. Pass is complete to Jake Proctor, who picks up the first down. Moves the chains. Swathers get all the way up to the Clearwater 31-yard line. Clock still continues to run. Only 2 minutes left here in this quarter. This game has gone by in the blink of an eye. Hudson Frallis, patient in the pocket, looking deep for Werner.
Oh my
Pass is
gosh.
caught just short of the goal line on the 1-yard line. That was beautiful. 30-yard completion there for Frallis.
Wow.
Number 30.
That was an incredible catch by Max Warner.
Absolutely. That ball was put in the only place that it could have been put. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Got me out of my seat for that one. I almost fell off the back of our stand.
Wow. We are a couple feet in the air, so I'd prefer.
Couple feet, 4 feet, dude.
So quite a. Oh.
And Ryan Eilert might have gotten tripped up there by his good buddy quarterback Hudson Frallis.
Ah, okay.
You were getting ready to say something, then it was never mind. Couldn't tell if he just slipped or whether it was on Frallis's foot.
What if I got a picture of the moon right as the Swathers were
Why are we
scoring?
talking about the moon right now? Why?
Because it's like directly
Oh, it's so pretty. No.
over.
With the loss, brings up 2nd and 5. Frallis with the option, flips it out to Eilert, dives for the pylon.
Is
No
not
good. From my angle over here, I could have sworn he got in, but unfortunately, the Zebras do have a better view. 3rd and 2.5. 3rd and 3 for the Swathers. And Swathers will take a timeout, which will stop the clock.
When Frallis makes a, he's like running and kind of on, I don't really know how to describe it, but like the play that just happened to Ryan, does that count as a
pass?
Pass play, yeah. Even though it's not forward or anything?
Actually, no, I think if it's backwards, it doesn't count as a pass play. It has to be forward for it to be considered.
Okay.
So I think if you pitch it backwards or throw it backwards, it's considered still rushing.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know why I'm thinking of this right now, but when we had, what's it called? Flag football, Powder Puff. Did you see the plays the senior girls came up with?
Those were some of the...
I stole those from my dad, who used them with his
Your dad
third and
used
second,
la-
first and
lazy
second
duck?
grade flag football.
Lazy duck?
Yes.
He uses that?
Yes, look it up on my dad's YouTube channel. It was like first and second grade flag football, and I used that. Did it work? Yes.
Which,
So.
if you don't know what we're talking about, during homecoming week, that Sunday before, we had powder puff football and Ironman volleyball. So that's what they were talking about.
We did really well until we played the freshmen. The seniors did lose to the freshmen, which slightly
Might have hurt the
embarrassing.
pride a little bit.
Yeah, I did, but
That was fun to watch on that day.
a lot of people got hurt, actually.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
kind of bad. Not gonna lie,
Swathers
but-
in their Wildcat formation. Looks like Werner might be in the backfield. Nope. Hudson Feralis not in Wildcat. Right under center. Ryan Eiler will walk in, tiptoeing his way before he even gets the line. Ryan Eiler having fun with it tonight.
You really did just walk in.
No, not even just.
He's
Did you
like
see
an
him
ice
like just
chest, isn't it?
tiptoe prance his way in?
Yeah,
That was good. Jesse McGill looking to make it 60 now. And the kick is now good.
and that wraps up the end of the third quarter.
We will head soon here to our last set of ads.
Dan Cycle is proud to support those who work hard and play hard, including their customers and the athletes, cheer teams, and pet bands in Swather Country in Central Kansas. See them for all your power sports, lawn, and turf needs. Rolling Wheels is a proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Since 2016, Rolling Wheels has been your local pre-owned car dealer, and we are proud to help many Swathers get into their first ride. Call us or text us at 620-869-9982. Go Swathers. Hesston Prestige Printing is your local source for banners, yard signs, and all things printed. Come see us at 381 Old Highway 81 in Hesston. Hesston Recreation is the proud sponsor of the Swather Sports Network. Visit and register online at hrce.org to see the fun kids, adults, and family offerings.
And we're back. Kick there from Eric Schmidt. Heads back. And the clock will run. Swathers now at 60, 60-13.
I did just get a text from Cassie Albin for saying my onomatopoeias are awesome. So, Bazam!
Oh, man.
I love tonight.
Yeah, let's just let her marinate again by herself.
Marinate. I also like that word.
It's just, oh my goodness.
Bazinga.
Fuggerino escaped narrow tackle, and Trent Hastings able to haul in that ball for a pickup of 7. Looking deep. Ball is blocked. Nice defensive play there from Bailey Reed, able to get a hand on the ball. Make sure that that pass was incomplete.
That was good, D.
Shazam.
Put his hands up. Ball went right into him.
Very good, Micah. Are you just like going blank right now?
I'm thinking of the next word I
Oh
want
my
to say.
gosh. Did you run out of words on your little document?
No. I'm trying not to use my examples that I came earlier. Bazinga was
Bazinga. Yeah, you
Came up
sound
with
like
that.
Sheldon.
from Big Bang Theory.
Yes. Can that be copyrighted? I hope not.
Yikes. Take it back.
Take it back. Pick up of a first down for Trent Hastings. And right now, it looks like we don't have a single senior on the field. Is Nick Arnold? No, he's not.
Are you sure? Who's on the?
On the left
who's
side,
62?
not a senior.
Yeah.
Trent Hastings
Thank
dropped
you.
another
Jason.
pass, visibly frustrated about it.
Who is 62? Someone know?
For us,
Yes.
uh,
Because I thought it was 22, which is Nick
Kale
Arnold.
Sheelight.
Kale Sheelight. Is he a freshman,
Kale Sheelight used to be 24, wasn't he?
junior, sophomore?
I have
I
it
can't
here.
remember.
That he is.
What's the little brother's name? The freshman.
Keegan?
Keegan.
Keegan's
Kale's the older one.
Keegan's not playing football, though.
Okay.
Pass completed to number 20, Martin. Looks like he will pick up about 6.
I do think it is funny that the Clearwater student section is,
Yeah, they just tried to chant,
Say
we can't hear you, down
but
47.
but that's
Nonetheless,
okay.
it's okay. Yeah, I mean, we're chilling. Figueroa has 2 receivers on each side of the field, rolls out to the right side.
Looks like it is moving the chains for a first down.
Clock continues to run. You know, as a senior myself, not being in the sport right now, but knowing that this is the last time that our boys are ever going to get to play on their home field, for our seniors, it's definitely got to be getting a little bit emotional as the clock continues to run. There is no slowing it down. And this is going to be the last time that some of our boys are able to put on those red jerseys. Definitely as a high school athlete, you definitely get attached to the game. And it's something that I don't think most any of us would ever take for granted.
You hear a lot of alumni say that they missed high school sports and being a part of a team with your friends. So
Trent Hastings with the completion. Nice tackle there, though, from Josiah Corda, catching his tippy toes, hitting his heels. Colton Diller walking very gingerly, hoping he's okay.
was that your brother that just?
Yes, that slipped and fell. Blake Hansen with
That's
a
okay.
Blake
He's had
Hansen
great
with a
eye,
quick
so
and fast tumble. Able to
he's
recover.
shifty.
Ooh!
I
Oh my
know.
gosh. Clearwater now in scoring position. Looking deep corner is Martin. That ball is caught for a touchdown. Who's on coverage there? Was it Blake?
Is it 86?
Yeah, it was
no,
Blake.
no. Blake went to the other side. That's why he slipped and fell. It's 86.
Yeah, no, it is
Who
86.
is that a fresh?
Micah.
Micah, do you have the?
Micah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you are doing
Okay.
Zach
Well,
Smith
Zach Smith. Okay.
is.
it's all right.
Yeah.
We've got some younger guys.
He's a
in here.
freshman though, right?
He is a
Well, you know,
freshman.
he's getting time, so it's a great experience to live and learn. So
Bullet kick there from Walcher is good. Makes it now 60. Hesston, Clearwater 20. Clock still continues to run. Our senior boys still coming out for kickoff. No, Ryan Eilert turning back. Yep, Braden Schillen still on there. Love to see it. Maybe being supportive. I don't know. Might be on kickoff. Might not be on kickoff.
I ran out of space for the Clearwater quarterback on
Passing
passing
attempts.
Really?
attempts, so trying to scramble on my sheet. for
I can probably you can use one of my mini sheets that I don't use.
Oh. Clock, man, we're just kind of chilling here. Clock continues to run. We have lots of time to fill. Shabam. Man, you guys are just entertaining it all. Figuring it out for Micah as I am left high and dry like a Popeye's buttermilk biscuit.
Okay, that's funny the first time.
No,
Okay.
it's
Not-
just
not
another
for the
any excuse to
next.
use the word buttermilk.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of that.
Oh, that makes sense. 'Cause we got, got paid to say interesting words on stream. So
Yeah. Sussy.
Welcher here to kick off for Clearwater. Jake Proctor and Blake Hansen back to receive. Jake Proctor rolling out to the left side, trying to make some room. A little hezzy move there. Nice
Oh, he
stiff arm shoved him down. That was a great, tough stiff arm. Jake Proctor is a lot stronger than he looks.
He's had a great night as well.
Yeah, yes.
You would think that he's a senior with how much
With
credit we're giving our seniors, but he has
Yes.
done an awesome job as a junior.
Yeah, and he's just a very poised player.
Yeah, you just saw his patience right there, just waiting. And I know he said this before on kickoff. Just waiting, and then a burst of speed.
Yeah.
Swathers will start their drive on their own 33. First and 10. 4 minutes left here in the game.
Looks like there's some confusion.
Well,
I think, was there a timeout called and we just.
maybe somebody wasn't entirely sure where we were supposed to be. I think we were missing our right guard. Hudson Freilis has 2 receivers out on the left side, a single receiver out on the right side. Looks like Swathers are going to have to take a timeout.
Why?
And they're going to take a timeout because here come your 2021 senior boys. They are walking off the football field for the last time in these red jerseys. You love to see the respect given here from all of your Hesston fans up here. Definitely an emotional night for the boys, but they're walking off. Great big smiles on their faces, and they are definitely going to be running into postseason happy. And
Why am I emotional over this?
I know,
I
it
brought
make-
some tears to my eyes.
it
I'm not
makes
gonna lie. I'm
me
like trying to blink
just-
them away. Whew.
it's proud. We're friends with those kids. We go to school with those kids every day. We know what kind of kids those are, and they're just, it's amazing, and there's lots of respect that they deserve, and they definitely just got it. Run there by Isaac Sanchez, pick up of about 4 yards. I think, Micah, do you think Clearwater would call timeout? No. How much time can you run off the clock with taking knees? 40 seconds.
40 seconds,
minute
yeah.
20. So 40 seconds is 1. Minute 20. 2 minutes is 3 plays. So on third down, you can kneel one more time and get 2 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. So I think once we get a first down, I think we might start taking knees. That is, if we get it. Isaac Sanchez refuses to go down.
Oh, he's
This
not.
boy is a fighter.
Oh, that was awesome.
Man.
He probably broke through the entire Clearwater defense team.
That was the
Wow.
toughest, and I mean toughest 4-yard carry I have seen all year long.
We're like, oh, is he down?
Nope,
no,
there he goes.
psych.
Still
Oh,
up,
again.
still up. I'd give it to him again.
That was awesome.
Worked that hard for 4 yards. Let's see what he can do here on 3rd and 3. Flip to Blake Hansen, caught in the backfield by 14 Nicholas Warren, excuse me.
Did you see my brother try and give someone a high five, and I don't think they saw him, and he literally high fived himself.
Are we going to
Which
go for it on
I
4th down or not?
I bet we
I don't-
run it all the way down to right before the game clock, call timeout,
And then punt?
and then just punt.
Yeah, I think he's just waiting to call a timeout.
Maybe not, though.
Wow, 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 wow.
I'm gonna be honest. We have a lot of coaches, and I just like if I was on the field, I would not know where to
Where to look?
look. Yeah.
Well, like,
do they
of
have
course,
specific like spots
like
where they stand?
Mr.
or-
Broadfoot is your, well, he's bald, so it's pretty easy to see him.
But they all wear hats.
Okay, well,
You can't tell. Also,
Tyson
Bowerly
wears
is
a white
bald,
shirt.
So
Well, Tyson wears a white shirt.
Bowerly, respect. Coach Bowerly wears a white.
Coach Bowerly wears a white quarter zip.
Okay.
That is how they tell him apart.
Okay. But where are the other?
Are you going to tell me that if Jason Peters and Dee Dee Landis were standing on opposite sides, you wouldn't be able to tell
so
them?
different.
No, it is not. You're going to tell me that when you're on the basketball floor, you can't tell the difference between Matt Richardson
Yeah, because
and
well, no, I can tell the difference because usually your dad's yelling at me.
I wonder
to not
why.
foul, so I can't tell the difference, and I try not to look at him and make that eye contact that I avoid. Basketball season. I just love basketball.
It's upon us. Quick shout out to that as well. Basketball season starts 3 weeks from this upcoming Monday.
Not that you're counting down or anything.
Yeah, no, that's not at all what I'm doing. I predict a handoff to Isaac Sanchez here. This boy is going to work for 4 yards, and he's going to work for every bit of them. That's exactly what he.
Right.
Yeah, no, he is stopped short.
Clearwater definitely saw that one coming.
Yeah. Oh, his helmet's off though.
Well, at least he worked hard.
Now they can wind the clock down to about.
Here comes Armani McGovern as well. Another junior who doesn't get a ton of playing time, not necessarily on. He gets it on kickoff when he kicks, but here he comes in on defense. Looking at like he's at linebacker. Nice to see him getting some playing time. Got some young kids in here. Minute left to play here. You wonder, you think Clearwater's going to take a shot deep? Oh, here comes Bo, who had a running start on the way in. He was not aware that he was supposed to be in on defense, and he definitely got a running start.
You know what? At least he got out there at times, so.
Yeah, well, good thing, good for him.
Running start.
I saw Bo coming in,
so
and
funny.
he runs from the side, and he takes this curve angle, and he's at full speed.
How did? Okay, wow.
Looks like we've got last play coming in here. Pass is complete to number 12, Cole Kiesling, who has had himself a game. Micah, can we hold up? Don't look. Total passing yards.
Oh my gosh.
Total passing yards for
passing
Hudson
yards.
Ferralis.
For Hudson Ferralis.
I'm guessing 5'10".
No, 11.
Oh my God!
Knocked out. It looks like
Micah?
Sorry, I was
511. My guess.
Well,
Yours is 5'10".
No, mine was 5'12".
My gosh.
I ask our viewers. It was 5'11",
It
5'12".
is 478.
I'm still closer.
All righty.
You try.
The
You try to take me down, but you
final home game here for our Swathers. They take Clearwater 60-20. They will be making a 3.5-hour bus trip out to Holcomb next week. Go support our boys as they look to continue their run in playoffs. So, you guys have anything?
Just a great night.
Absolutely.
Great night to have a senior night. So.
Wonderful. Our boys played great. It was fun to watch. It was fun to announce. And thank you guys for putting up with me, Harley, and Micah here for the 4 home games that we did have.
This will be Jason and I's last time announcing.
So
leave it up to you, Micah.
yeah, good luck.
So.
And thank you very much. This is my last time getting off the mic. Harley's as well. Micah?
Yep.
All right.
Zinga.
Oh, my God. See ya.